Today we're reviewing the Eufy Pro wireless camera. Welcome to On the Fence. My name is Johan Manuel and today we're reviewing the Eufy Pro wireless camera. Take a look. I love this camera so far. I already had it for 4 months and so far I don't have any issues. I understand that the company says that the battery will last 365 days, which is a lot of time, but I understand that if you have it on a place where there's a lot of transit, there's a lot going on, the battery definitely not going to last 365 days. I mean, that's obvious, especially if you put it through, record 60 minutes, 60 seconds, or record 30 seconds or more. It depends on what you are actually recording. So they say 365 days. That is not, it depends. I used it for 4 months already, as I said, and one of my cameras, the battery is almost dying. So that's the front camera that I have. So let's go through the settings of the applications and I will show you what they have as features and things like that. All right, let's go there. So let's start with the menu. So let's go to the menu first and let's go to the accounts, and you can change the password here if you want to, the name, and fingerprints. I definitely recommend this. It's just a quick way to access that application, and also the two-factor authentication. That's a must, I'll say, especially if you don't want anyone to log into your device and start making changes and even recording things that or just making changes in general. You don't want anyone to make changes to your devices. So let's go back. And to subscriptions, I don't have any subscriptions. I just don't like receiving emails or junk emails from anyone. So let's go back to my devices. So far, I have two cameras, one of them on the backyard and the other one on the front of the house. So we're going to go back to those devices later and we'll take a look at the settings. So if you want to give access to your family, someone that you trust, do so. As for me, only my wife and I are the one that have it. So let's go to the rest of the settings. If you have more than 2 devices, you can switch things around. You can move it up and down, however you want to set them up. I've seen people with a lot, 5 more, and they do that. So this setting, smart detection, is kind of amazing because it actually can record a person's face, and if it's an animal or something like that, it's not going to record it. It's not going to keep track of that event. But for humans, it actually captures just humans' images and recording. So it's kind of cool. This camera also works with Alexis as well. So let's go to additional services or service. I don't have anything with them. The device itself has enough space for 4 months or more, so I tend to just use that, and I don't have any plans. Maybe in the future I end up subscribing to one of those things that they have, but right now that there's no need for me to do that. And let's go to let's go down here to help. So if you have any issues with any of those devices, it's pretty straightforward. They help you. They have how-tos, and if there's any issues, you should be able to resolve that yourself. And if you can't, just give them a call. I remember when I bought my cameras, one of the cameras actually wasn't working correctly, and I called them, and within 2 days I already had my new camera, and it was pretty straightforward. There was no holding back from them. Great customer service, so that's a good thing. So let's go back to let's go here to we're on the home page right now, but let's go to events. As you can see, there's several events already that happened today. So let's go back to a few of them, so that way you can see how they show up. Yeah, so I have several of them here, and let me check one that has an image of the face. Yeah, as you can see, there's a couple there. You just grab that image of the human face. It's pretty amazing. Let's go to security. Right now I have it set as home because I am home, but if you are away from your house, you can also set it to away, or disarm the cameras, or you can just set a schedule. You can also set out automation. And automation is great if you have several things going in your house set up. So if something happens, then you might want to turn this light on, or you might want to turn the record all the events, or record it a little bit longer than what you usually record. So let's go back to home, and we're just going to take a look at the settings of the camera. We'll go in depth into that. So if you want your camera on or off, depending on the situation, you can do that. I usually turn my backyard camera off whenever we're doing something back there. I just don't want to keep receiving notification because I know it's us. The LED light, I usually have that off. I don't need that to be on. The auto night vision, I usually have it on. You can disable it, and it will take just a regular recording or video. If there is light, you'll be able to still see it, and I'm going to show you that later on, so you can see how that looks. And this option here, the anti-theft, is great. I don't have it enabled, but if someone moves the camera, the alarm will sound on the camera, which is pretty loud. So I don't have that enabled. My camera's a little bit high enough, so that no one can go ahead and grab it, and I will receive a notification if someone tried to do that as well. Now for the power, this is really important. This is really important because as you can see right now, it's only 14% that I have available or left, and it is only taking 20 seconds. And you might ask, Johan, why is it 14% right now, and they state that the battery can last up to 365 days, and you're only taking 20-second videos? This is interesting, and that is because it is recording a lot of videos. 20-second video is a lot of videos. So every single time something happened, the mail guy passed by, or any car passed by, or Amazon stopped by or something, it is recording everything. We get out of the house, we get in the house, and it records everything. So that is the reason why this one is at 14%. So it is definitely not going to last the 365 days. It's probably going to last 5 months, but not the 365 days that they stay. Now the one on my backyard, that one probably will last, I'll say like 10 months, or maybe a little bit more. But that is because we usually not in the backyard, but when we are in the backyard, I tend to disable it. So that's something for you to think about and have in consideration. On pretty much, you can customize the recording too. That way, your battery can last a little bit longer than what expected. So let's go here. All right. So also, if you have solar panels, like small solar panels that you can buy and attach it to it, they are compatible. You can also do that. I don't have that. So let's scroll down here. The motion detection. Right now I have it set up as 5 and only humans. You can set it up a little more, but I have it set up as 5. And for the activity zone, you can actually make set it up so that you can record just the area that you want, and that's how I have it, just the area that I want. If I know that people are not going to be passing by, I just leave that as is, but I set up just in front of my house and just in the back of my house. That's how I have it set up. So let's go back here. Another things for the audio, presente notifications, set up notifications, including the thumbnail. I have it set up that way too. That way I can see a little bit whenever I receive notification, a little bit of the pictures of what's going on. And also the NAS. If you have a Synology box or a NAS device that can a storage device, you can attach it to this. That's a totally different tutorial on how to do that, but you can definitely do that. The videos, of course, will be a little bit slower whenever it's trying to get those recorded, but it's still good quality and everything. So I will actually do that eventually with the NAS that I have. It keeps more videos, and you don't have to keep deleting the what you already have in storage. So let's go back here. And also the mounting guide. This is great. They have videos on how to mount it. If you're thinking like, oh, there's always a problem how to do things, how to set things up, they have great tutorials on how to mount it, how to do pretty much everything. And if you are having issues when it comes to the distance, the signals, and so on and so forth, there are videos that will help you, that will guide you through the whole process, so you don't have to worry about that. Right, so let's go back here, and let me just play here the backyard here, the lights. Let me go to the front actually, and I'm just gonna change. Right now it's nighttime, of course, but I will change that to remove or disable the night vision. So at least you can see, if you disable night vision, how it looks. Alright, so there you have it. I prefer to just keep it with night vision on. It's still, as you can see, you can still see it, but I prefer just to keep it night vision enabled. So again, that's all for now. I hope that this helps you out in deciding if you want to buy this type of technology. Again, there's a couple of points that you can take from this. The battery life, even though they say it's 365 days, it depends on how much transit there is on wherever you set it up, or how the settings are set. If you have 20 seconds, but there isn't much going on, you know that the battery is going to last a little bit longer. But if you put 60 seconds instead of 30 seconds on the same place, the battery will last less. The same thing go then also if for the NAS device, you don't have to get a subscription through them. You can still use your base to save all those videos. And whenever the base is full with videos, you can actually delete those videos and then you can start re-recording again. But if you do want a subscription, if you want to keep those videos saved with them, they can keep them up to 30 days. Then feel free to do so. As for me, as right now, I don't have any subscription, so I just using it as is with my the base device that I got from them. So I definitely recommend this product. I like the resolution. It's a 2K resolution, which is really nice and neat. You can actually zoom in on the videos whenever you want to see what's going on in your house. You can zoom in. You can also talk. If there's someone at the front of the door, there's maybe 1-2 seconds delay, but you can still talk through the app, and people will be able to hear on the other end. So I truly recommend this one. If you guys are looking for something like this, feel free to. I'm gonna leave the link below, so you can go ahead and purchase that from Amazon or any other stores online. Again, if you really like this product or if you like the review, feel free to like and subscribe, and don't forget to enable the notification button. Have a good one.